So this is Tahrir Square, and there's a ton of police around here. I don't know if there's going to be a protest or what, but a heavy police presence around here. Well, I just got stopped by the police for filming in Tahrir Square, so I'm not going to hang out here too long because I don't want any issues, but it's really interesting. I think there's going to be some sort of protest that's going on. So I'm going to get out of here and play it safe. So.
But how did I get here as a lone American traveler? Let's take a second to back up to the beginning of the story. I've always wanted to go to Iraq, but it was always super dangerous in the past to visit. The Iraqi government recently made it easier to get a visa on arrival, and so against a better judgment of my family, I booked my ticket and headed off to explore one of the supposed most dangerous cities in the world, and what an adventure it was. Welcome to Baghdad, Iraq, Part 2.
So I made it to the famous Tahrir Square here in Baghdad, and there's a big police presence around here, so I need to be a little bit careful, but it looks pretty interesting. Yeah, pretty sketchy area on one of the side streets here in the Sadoun area of Baghdad. I think today is a religious festival day here in Baghdad. I'm not sure what it is, but everybody seems to be walking towards the mosque.
الشارع هو يصل على الشارع شايل غير براسه لا حد يضل واقف شايل غير براسه ايدك فوق ايدك فوق شايل غير براسه.
Wow, this is really interesting. It's a Shia religious festival with hundreds of pilgrims walking the streets of Baghdad with horses, with camels, with music. It's, yeah, pretty spectacular, I'd say. So I'm heading to one of the most famous mosques in Baghdad. It's called Kadhimiyya. I'm probably pronouncing it incorrectly, but it's Kadhimiyya, and it's a Shia mosque. And I've been stopped like 4 or 5 times by the police, the army, saying that I wasn't going to be able to enter, or I wasn't going to be able to bring my camera in. And then I told them that I was American, and they let me come in. But kind of nerve-wracking here because obviously I don't speak Arabic, and there's not a lot of, there's hardly no tourists at all here whatsoever. But this is quite spectacular, as you're going to see in a few minutes. It was a challenge getting here. It took about 45 minutes from the center of Baghdad, where my hotel is, to get here, and I wasn't sure. Kind of scary going through a bunch of the back streets and all of that. But so welcome to the Mosque of Kadhimiyya. It's quite spectacular here, I would say. I've never seen anything like this before. I would venture to say that I'm probably the only Westerner here right now. They've got every type of shopping that you can imagine here, with food and clothing, of course cigarettes. Those are like sweet dates right there hanging. So everybody is buying sweets, nuts, and juices. And I guess you can buy gold here. Yeah, it's actually kind of cold today, so I'm wearing a jacket. Yeah, I don't know what he said, but this place is crazy busy. They're selling gold. Again, it's just packed with people. This is one of the most religious sites here in Iraq. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to go in because I'm not Muslim, but let's see. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out how to do this. I guess there's an entrance over there for gentlemen to go in for the males. So I'm going to see if they'll let me in. Oh, jeez. Just bumped somebody there. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. It's a gold dome, and wow, I can't even put into words. It's really beautiful. So it looks like I'm not going to be able to go in. Okay, I'm going to try to go through the sea of people here. There's like thousands and thousands of people here pilgrimaging, coming to the mosque. Wow, I'm surprised how much gold jewelers there are, and just so much shopping around here to do. Obviously, I stick out kind of like a sore thumb, but that's okay. And I think they're giving out free snacks and food to people as well. They also sell stuff, but
This was a food street in front of the mosque, and I tried to eat at a restaurant here, and I went inside, and I couldn't speak Arabic, and they couldn't understand me, so I ended up leaving the restaurant, and this was what it was like a lot of the times when I tried to order in a restaurant here in Baghdad.
Saddam.
Saddam.
Saddam Bridge.
Zain, Zain.
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 So this is a amusement park slash zoo called Zara. And my friend and Kareem driver Ali says that it's very good.
Thank you.
You like it? So we're here eating mazgouf, which is a famous Iraqi fish dish with my friend Mohammed and the family. So thank you very much for having me. And this is fish. It looks delicious. And this is red rice.
Yes.
Wow.
You're welcome.
Very good. Shukran, Habibi.
You're welcome, brother.
So we did pretty good eating here.
Are you sure? You like it?
It was excellent, yes. Look, everybody ate all the...
We have a habit. After you will eat fish, you have to eat date.
Dates. Okay, no problem.
Why do not keep you trusty?
So after eating fish, we have to eat the dates, yes?
This is right.
That looks delicious. Okay. Well, I'm going to the Baghdad Mall, which is one of the biggest and nicest malls here in Baghdad. I'm really excited because my Kareem driver, he actually spoke some English, so I could actually communicate with him. Yeah, it's been a little rough here because not too many people speak English at all. So when you get in a taxi, it's challenging. But yeah, so that's exciting to actually talk to somebody that I can communicate with. So I'm now in the basement area of the mall. So we're coming up here. They have a falafel house. Captain Meal, I don't know what that is. Bubbles Food. There's Boom Chicken. I don't know what that is, but obviously it's chicken place, but looks like there's a pie pizzeria place over here, and a chili house. Maybe something spicy. Should be spicy. They have like spicy burgers and stuff like that. So for dinner, I got the za'atar pizza, which is a type of spice. It's really good. Here. That's really good. It's like it's a pizza, but it's a Arabic or Iraqi pizza. They have it in Lebanon too. It's with za'atar spice, and it's got cheese on it. It's really, really good. And then I got some hummus, which I'm sure you guys are very familiar with. We're gonna try that. Wow, that's really good as well. And then I got a falafel sandwich. Let's see what's in here. The falafel looks like there's lettuce, tomato. That's really good too. I'm gonna try some more of the hummus. And then I got my Diet Pepsi, which they don't have. You can't always find that here. Wow, that za'atar pizza is really good. That's super good. It's like if you've never had it before, it's got like a ton of different spices. I think I don't even know what it's got in it. Thyme, cumin. I mean, it's just really, really good. And this is the outside of the mall. That's cool. They have like hookahs for smoking shisha and So I just got back to my room after being out all day in Baghdad, and as today is my last day here in the city, I wanted to give a few, I guess, comments and remarks. My first one is Baghdad dangerous, which is what everybody asks me. My opinion is that it's not dangerous at all. I never felt any danger. I did feel a little bit uncomfortable at times because there's a very heavy police presence. It was difficult to film in a lot of cases. I was told not to film. The police came up to me and security came up to me quite often and said, don't film. It's difficult here because not a lot of people speak English. Obviously, you can't expect that to happen. But at the same time, my Arabic is not very good at all. So I would say, you know, on the challenging scale as far as traveling, you know, being a solo traveler, and I don't hire fixers to take me around like other YouTubers. I just show up and figure it out on my own. I had a friend that lives here. I visited with them yesterday, but that was just the day. But I go around by myself, and it's really challenging here because nobody speaks English. You know, it's hard to order in a restaurant, hard to get a taxi, hard to order an Uber or a Careem equivalent, because, you know, the addresses, especially when you're out in the city, everything's written in Arabic, so I don't really know where I am for the Careem driver to pick me up. But on the positive token, people are very, very nice, even though that I can't communicate with them. The country is beautiful, the culture is beautiful, they have beautiful mosques. I was here during there were a bunch of religious festivals. One of the imams here was in the city, and they were giving out free food for the past few days. There were beautiful parades and all of that. So I would highly recommend coming to Baghdad. I don't think you need to be afraid for your safety or for security, but it's a little more challenging than a lot of the other countries that I've been to. So I think you need to be more of a seasoned traveler to do this on your own, but it's definitely doable. And beautiful, beautiful culture, beautiful country, and the food is excellent. So just want to say thank you for watching, and stay tuned because I'm on to my next country in the Middle East. I will see you soon. Bye-bye. So I finally met some friends here that speak English, but they're from Iraq.
We're Iraqi, we're born in London, and we found a friend from California.
Yeah.
David.
What's your name?
Haida.
Haida?
Yeah.
Nazar.
Haida, in Arabic.
Okay.
Iraqi.
Shukran, Habibi.
Shukran. And everyone from America, anyone from the West is always welcome in Iraq, and we're always here to help.
And to eat some good food.
Shawarma, Dalma,
Anything.
full of flavors.
Shukran, Sadiqi.